Hi, Madonna United Kingdom. This is Kevin Stay again, dancer, associate choreographer, and dance captain for the Blonde Ambition Tour. So continuing on this interview, your next question was, what was your first meeting with Madonna like, and can you remember anything the fans would be interested to learn? My first meeting with Madonna was, well, seeing her for the first time was sitting on the floor with her little glasses and her little Nike hat and her tights and everything, watching us audition for the tour in groups of 40 at Alley Cat Studios. It was, it wasn't even that memorable. Like, I mean, I remember it like really clearly, but I wasn't a big fan, so it didn't. I was just like, who's this little thing sitting down at the base of the mirror? I don't know. I guess I never even thought about touring. Dance wasn't really a part of my life at the time, so it wasn't like, I was in school, so it wasn't, I wasn't trying to leave town or anything, and I didn't really know what that world was. So it wasn't as important to me, I think, as it was to a lot of other people. But I was entertained because she seemed so present and like right there with everybody. She wasn't like she was hiding out in another room or anything. She was right there. Let's see. She didn't seem very interested in me. I think that was, from the rest of the auditions and everything. I really didn't think I had the job because there's all this construction going on at my house. That's why we're outside doing this. Yeah, she didn't seem that interested in me. She had her favorites, obviously, and I think I was one of those. I grew on her once I already had the gig and was in there as associate choreographer. Because I wasn't hired as a dancer, I was hired as an associate choreographer. So then she ended up firing one of the other dancers while we were shooting the Vogue video and asked me if I wanted to go on tour and join her. All right, so next question. The Vogue video was ahead of its time and visually stunning. Did it take a long time to shoot, and can you tell me about the process? It took 2 days. Vogue was shot in 2 different sound stages. So while we were shooting in one, they were setting up the other. And there were lots of downtime because she had to go through her hair and makeup, to transform so much from scene to scene. Once we actually shot, it was pretty quick. We didn't do that many takes. The process was easy. Honestly, I mean, it was run very smoothly. The set was not chaotic. It was not crazy. Like, I think a lot of videos today, there's just no time to shoot anything because they just cram so much into so little time. We had plenty of time, and I did not know how to Vogue at the time. So when they asked me to walk, I never walked runway. I'd never even seen a runway show except once, like in Singapore at some point. So I didn't know what they wanted from me, and they were like, "Walk runway." I was like the biggest dork ever. And they literally were like, okay, cut, next. Like, they literally, like, move aside, like, let the real Voguers come forward. I didn't even know what voguing meant, so here I was trying to give you Paula Abdul, ha, ha, ha. And Vogue was a little different. Oh, God, here. Yeah, actually, Christopher had told me, look more bored. That was his advice to me on Vogue. Look more bored. What did your parents think of the process? No, what did your parents think of the video? Honestly, I don't know if my parents have even seen the video. Is that terrible? I really don't. I don't know. I honestly don't think they've seen it. I know that's weird. They're not. My family is not in pop culture at all. I mean, I don't think my mom saw anything I did apart from seeing the show live for like at least 8 years of me working. Or at least she never let on. She never pointed anything out. She never said, "Oh yeah, I saw this. I saw you on Arsenio Hall, or I saw you, at the awards." Like, she doesn't watch any of that stuff, and I don't think she even got cable at the time. My grandmother saw everything. My dad, I don't think my dad has ever seen anything I've done except for the tour. That's it. I don't think he's seen anything. Literally, he doesn't watch. He watches TV, but he watches everything in Chinese. So unless I'm doing some Chinese variety show, he's probably not going to see it. And David, my stepdad, he I don't know if he's ever watched TV. No, that's not true. He watched. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. I should ask them if they've seen it. But I don't. It was never something that really impressed my parents, so it wasn't anything that I had to like show off to them. They could care less. But I liked it.